Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Hannings here with my special guest Mackenzie again, and today we are going to draw coral reefs. And if you watched the last video, we read this text and learned lots of different facts about coral reefs. So we're going to draw coral reefs. It's going to be kind of more like a free draw. I'm going to guide you, and then you can kind of go ahead and do your own thing. And then we're going to draw a couple animals that live in the coral reef, and we can label some parts of it from what we read about. All right, so just like last time, all you need is a piece of paper. We're gonna draw it hot dog style. We're gonna draw on it this way. You need a pencil. I'm gonna do it in marker so that you can see it. Mackenzie's gonna do it in pencil.
Yeah.
Because if you make a mistake, you can erase.
And for coloring tools, you can use crayon or markers or colored
pencil, or you could paint. Yep, you could use different things if you'd like to color it in at the end. All right, so to get started, coral reefs have a base, and at the bottom of the coral reef, that's called the skeleton. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the skeleton right here. That's it. That's what the inside of it looks like, but we're just going to make it kind of look like rocks at the bottom. I'm just going to make a couple of shapes at the bottom of the ocean like that. Awesome. They can be kind of like a half circle, and they can have some squiggles in them. There you go. All right, good job. Step one complete. So I did the skeleton of the coral at the bottom. That's at the bottom. All right, now I need to make the tentacles of the coral. And those are just kind of like squiggly lines, like branches of a tree. All right, so I'm gonna go. Got it. You can't really go wrong at all. Just squiggly lines however you'd like a tree. All right. Awesome. There's no right or wrong. Just squiggle along. Awesome. Good job. And remember, if you need a little bit of extra time, just pause it and take your time, and then you can start it back up whenever you're ready. Awesome. So I'm going to do the same thing with my branches on the other two skeletons of the coral. I'm just going to go up, squiggle, and then it's going to be really fun when we can add some color to it. Love it. Can't go wrong. You can make big coral, you can make small coral. You can make coral with 1 tentacle, you can make coral with 10 tentacles. And remember, the tentacles are so interesting because they actually help the coral to catch food, and they help the coral to, it's a form of protection because it could sting animals if they feel like they're threatened. Awesome. All right, so we have our skeleton, we have our tentacles. All right, go ahead, Ken, show yours. Awesome. I love it. And look, they're totally different. They're not going to be all the same. All right, so we drew our coral. Now I'm going to draw a couple of animals that live in coral, that live around the coral, and they get their food from the coral. All right, so what's one animal that lives on coral reef?
Starfish.
Oh, a starfish. That's such a good one. All right, so I'm going to draw my starfish. Might be kind of hanging out here in the corner. How many sides does a starfish have? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love it. Awesome. There's my sea star. Good job. All right, what's another animal that lives in coral reef?
Do jellyfish?
Jellyfish too. We can draw some jellyfish. They have a round body, and they have a bunch of tentacles. Similar to the octopus, but not the same. All right, we have 2 animals. Anything else?
A crab.
Okay, crab, yes. They live on Coral Reef. So we have a body. We can, my crabs kind of look like spiders when I draw them. There we go. And then they have their little mouths and their eyes. There's a crab. So we have a sea star, a crab, a jellyfish. What is there so much of?
Fish.
Yes. Lots of fish. And you can just draw your fish simple. You can just do a triangle tail and an oval body. A triangle tail and an oval body. You could add some fins if you'd like. All right. There we go. Do you remember what animal we read about last week that lives in Coral Reef? Green.
An octopus?
Not the octopuses. What was after the octopuses? Sea
turtles.
Sea turtles. Good. Sea turtles. So we can draw a sea turtle in there too. I'm going to do my sea turtle in this corner. I'm going to do my shell, head. Remember the flippers, the front and back flippers. A little tail. And the scutes on the shell. Some eyes. All right, so this is a pretty detailed picture. You don't have to add all the animals. You can just draw the coral reef. You can add whatever sea animals you'd like that live on Coral Reef. Good job. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and label these. All right, so can you help me label?
Yep.
What do I have right here?
A fish.
Good. Ish. Fish. Good. What do I have right here?
A jellyfish.
Good. Ish. Jellyfish. And what's this living thing
Coral
in the
reefs.
ocean? Good. Coral reef. And I'm going to send a picture of this. If you want to label your picture, I'm going to send a picture so you can copy the words.
What about the turtle and the
Alright.
starfish?
Let's label the turtle. UR says and turtle. Turtle. And then we have one more little sea animal down here. Mr. Crab. Crab. A little tricky because I wrote it in the coral. Good.
What about the starfish?
Oops. Sea star. Here we go. Sea star. There we go. All right. So I did a couple of coral reefs and I have a lot of animals in here for you. Go ahead, show yours. There you go. So remember, you don't have to do all these animals. You don't have to label all of these words. Maybe pick 2. And then I cannot wait for you to bring this to our next meeting. And I can't wait to hear what everybody did and see everybody's hard work. All right. We, I think, are going to use markers today to color instead of paint. Because last time we used paint, but you can use anything you'd like. You can use crayons, markers, colored pencils, paint, whatever you have available, or you could just leave it black and white if you'd like, whatever works for you. But we will be sharing our work at our next meeting, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for joining me.